The Supreme Court has commuted the sentences of 15 death row convicts, ruling that delays in their execution was ground enough to change their sentences to life in prison. The Supreme Court said the government cannot keep mercy petitions pending for years. Today's verdict was based on an appeal by 4 members of the gang led by notorious sandalwood smuggler Veerappan. Their death sentence will be commuted to life now. The court ruled that a prisoner must be given 14 days after the mercy plea is rejected. That time should be given for the families to meet him. This also could help Devendrapal Singh Bhullar, who is convicted of triggering a bomb blast in Delhi in 1993 and killing 9 people. His mercy petition was rejected by the president in May 2011. The verdict is also likely to impact the case of 3 men convicted in the Rajiv Gandhi assassination. Their mercy plea was filed 11 years ago to the president's office but was rejected in 2011.
So how do you see today's judgment will have an impact on your case?
No, today's judgment is an extraordinary on that post-conviction mercy petition and delay. It's a very extraordinary judgment today, but it will squarely apply to Rajiv Gandhi assassination case because the ground delay is Rajiv Gandhi assassination case boys are more than 11 years, 6 months delay are there. So here today's judgment is clearly on undue, unreasonable delay want to be commuted. If the government has not prepared to explain or not in the position to explain this delay, we want to, it used to be commuted, is the only question on delay. So Rajiv Gandhi boys will be open to appear plea before the court on the delay part itself, and they are very sure they will be commuted as a life prison.
So you are sure that the same this will apply, their death sentence will be commuted to life?
Because Buller's case is the only, but it's a Tata case. Even Rajiv Gandhi boys are acquitted from Tada. It's a similar kind of act as per the space of law. So Buller's order, Buller's judgment on commutation, confirming the death penalty is per incuriam, made as per incuriam. So in curative, Buller is going to be free. So it will squarely apply to
Buller as well as Rajiv.
Yes.
When is the case coming up here?
It's on 29th of this month.
I have with me Mrs. Nila Papaiah, the aunt of Perarivalan. Ma'am, do you think this will apply for these 3, including your Perarivalan as well? Do you think his sentence also will be commuted?
Yeah, it will be commuted. If this death sentence has been commuted, means definitely.
Are you happy?
Yeah, definitely happy about it. Because we are undergoing a lot of torture, and my son went a lot of torture. See, when the person is committing some crime and is been suspected somewhat like that, they have to be hanged immediately. They cannot be hanging for 23 years. You will die. That's a torture.
Right.
And definitely he underwent a lot of torture, and he is going into antidepressant drug also. So my son will live and he have to come out. Right. That's more important. The family is waiting for it.
Right. The court has also given clear guidelines that they have to follow a time-bound procedure for mercy petitions. They cannot hang for at least 14 days after the president rejects. Do you think these guidelines are a kind of good beginning?
Yeah, it's a future cases, I believe. I don't think this type of good beginning or whatever it is the Supreme Court is going on. Maybe it will be applicable for the future, but not for the existing case. And the families have to know before they have been hanged. They cannot do it silently. Right. Because everybody is having a kith and kin. So when they are going to lose the important person, definitely they will not allow it to do it. But anyway, the government is doing it.
Right. In this particular blast, we lost a former Prime Minister, many police and public lost their lives. They would say those guilty have to be punished. What will be a message to those people?
See, for the message to that people, they were innocent sitting over there. And former Prime Minister, I don't know whether he knew about it or not. 3 months back, they have known everything about it. The leader have to be killed and they are going to kill him. So the main criminals are outside the bar, and they have caught my son in just an alleged allegation. He is not an assassin, but they are projecting he is an assassinator of Rajiv Gandhi. No, you may say to other people, but not Perarivalan.
So certainly some sense of relief, some sense of comfort, and they hope that Perarivalan, this is a good beginning to bring him out at some point in time. In Chennai with camera person Edwin, Sam Daniel, Find TV.